And now joining us is Brandon Doyle, the co-founder of Ohana X and founder of Wallaroo Media, to explain more about what this means. Brandon, how's it going, and welcome to BYU Sports Nation.
Hey, it's going great. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So we saw the tweet. We saw Front Office Sports tweet about it. I follow them. I was like, oh, this must be a really big deal, right? What does all this mean for Cougar football and these 100 players that have been signed so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think it means a lot in the big scheme of things, but in the weeds, we're just getting started. So Wallaroo is the first sponsor of the BYU football team through the new, NIL ruling and with Ohana X, but it's just the first of many. So we're going to be working on getting a ton of sponsors for all the players and the team as a whole.
Explain, Brandon, what the difference is between the two entities, meaning Wallaroo Media and then Ohana X. What's the difference between the two?
Yeah, good question. So I'm the founder of Wallaroo Media. We've been around for like 10 years. We're an advertising agency. We've done a lot with influencers over the years. And so I started talking with some different people at BYU, with Coach Sataki, with Carl Sequoia. And anyway, we ended up creating, because I wanted to get involved once the new NIL rules passed, right? And how it ended up working is we ended up creating a new entity called Ohana X. And so I'm one of the founders of Ohana. So Wallaroo is separate from Ohana, but Wallaroo is the first sponsor of Ohana. And now, with all the players, it will be through Ohana X. That's who will be working to represent them, get them deals, free product collaborations, all that kind of stuff.
And that was a question I had a couple weeks ago, and I even reached out to compliance and said, okay, can they hire an agent? And the answer was, well, like a manager. And so that's where this feels like that comes in, because if I'm Tyler Batty and I'm maybe the next big thing on the defense, yes, I got a shotgun lip balm deal, but like, who's helping me manage this? Who's helping me leverage me? Who's helping me say no to bad deals? Is that where you guys are going to come in with Ohana X?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we came to the table. We have lots of experience with that. So we want to make it as easy on the players to profit from their name, image, and likeness, but B, still focus on the on-field stuff and practice, and so they don't have to go hustling for all their own deals. We're going to bring them to the table. We're going to vet them. We're going to make sure that they're not over-promising anything like that, right, and have to do stuff in perpetuity or whatever. And we're going to get them as many and as good of deals as we can.
I'm almost surprised I haven't heard more about other teams doing this, where they just help out the whole team as opposed to every man for himself, or woman in the case of the whole athletic department, right? So what does this mean for the guys? Like, how will this benefit them the most?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, and to be honest, I haven't seen it yet either. I think that's probably because all these sort of new agencies like Ohana X, but all these other ones around the country, they're taking more of like a professional sports agency approach to the college athletes, which, it's not like every player on the Jazz is with the same agent, right? Almost all of them have different agents. But by us representing almost the entire football team, we can go to local companies like Wallaroo or any other local Utah company and say, hey, why don't, instead of maybe sponsoring just one player, why not go after the whole team, make a much bigger splash for you, and get them to all be posting about you, all 100 plus of them, all the time, instead of just one or two players, or just having, a sign in the stadium or something.
So maybe just for more clarification, then on an individual basis, with all of the individual players within the team that are part of this, it's a collaborative effort. It's not just you guys saying, hey, we have this opportunity for you. If one of the players says, hey, I have this great idea, what do you think of it? They bring this to you, and then you guys kind of do the legwork. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, to be clear, there's definitely going to still be individual deals that are going to be struck. So, someone might, whoever the starting QB ends up being, someone might want to just sponsor that person, right? Or someone might want to sponsor just Tyler Batty or whoever. So we're still going to be working on individual deals, but Ohana means family, means no one gets left behind. And so we want to take care of, yes, the starting quarterback, but also the walk-ons who have to pay for their own tuition. We want to take care of everybody. And so that's why we'll be focusing a lot on these team-wide deals.
I realize, Brandon, that this just happened, at least publicly. So maybe there's been some things, behind the scenes where you've already had some feedback on this. But from an outside perspective, what's been the feedback you guys have received from potential companies that like, hey, this is a really good idea. This may be something that I want to get invested in.
Yeah, no, the feedback's been awesome. I mean, I myself have been having conversations with, I don't know, probably at least 100 different brands. And when I tell them that we have an entire team, basically, that they can sponsor, that gets them a lot more excited than me just saying that, hey, I have 4 football players here. Do you want to sponsor all 4 or 1 or 2 of the 4, And then similarly, I'll be talking to a company and, the name or the purpose of the company might not necessarily fit with football as specifically. And so they might, anyway, it's already happened where they said, hey, you know what? I'm not as interested in the football team for this sponsorship, but I would love to sponsor the track team because maybe in their name, it has to do with, being fast or something. Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to happen too. But yeah, we're really excited about the feedback we've been getting.
We're talking to Brandon Doyle, co-founder of Ohana X and founder of Wallaroo Media here on BYU Sports Nation. That diversification of the portfolio, if you will, for a company, not just the 4, the whole team, is really interesting, right? Because, hey, what if those 4 don't pan out like you thought or they get hurt, right? If you get the whole team, hey, you're guaranteed to have some level of success. BYU has only had 1 losing season in the last, 15 years or whatever. Like, BYU is going to at least make a bowl game, if not be much better. Last year was pretty incredible given that schedule. So what's the reality of the situation, Brandon? Because when people first heard about NIL, they're like, dude, this guy's going to rake in the cash. Like, that's not necessarily true for everybody and probably most players. So what's the reality of the situation of helping these guys maximize their name, image, and likeness?
Yeah, and so that's why we really do want to focus on these team-wide deals, because from a brand perspective, if they're getting 100+ players who are all pushing out a message about their company consistently on social media, that's really powerful. Even if, these players, let's say, I haven't done the math yet, but let's say they have a total of 150,000 followers on Instagram. So of course there's some overlap, but for sake of ease, that's 150,000 people that are seeing a message about a particular company multiple times. And the brand can benefit from that. And so they can pay a premium and we can pass that along to all these players individually.
Well, that sounds great, and this is groundbreaking stuff. BYU, one of the first, if not the first team to sign a deal with, a marketing company and a media company, which is pretty exciting. So, Brandon, we appreciate the time, and best of luck. I'm sure we're going to see you around.
Thanks so much.
Okay, that's Brandon Doyle joining us on BYU Sports Nation.